What's good, guys? This is Travis with Virginia Highlands Outdoors, and I know it's been a while since I got to upload on a regular basis, but I actually wanted to bring you a very special video. This is the first ever smallmouth bass kayak fishing tournament on North Fork Holston River in Southwest Virginia. And here on the screen you will see the official tournament token for the first ever tournament. Now that was given to us by the pastors of the New Community Christian Church, and the people that put all of this together, which was Dale and Sherry Allison. And I have to say that was a very thoughtful and very cool token to use for the first fishing tournament on North Fork. Now a quick rundown on the tournament. It was absolutely brutal. It was September 2nd, 2017. But it rained almost all day long, and it was cold. It was like probably the first cold day of the year, and we were soaking wet from head to toe. And the fishing was really tough this day. This is a smallmouth bass tournament, but they did have a prize for the biggest largemouth and biggest redeye. And luckily I was blessed with a 21-inch largemouth from North Fork Holston River, and that sealed the deal for the biggest largemouth, and it also ended up being the biggest fish of the day. And I'm super thankful to be able to land that fish during the first kayak tournament on North Fork. What's up, guys? Travis from Virginia Highlands Outdoors, and we got the pro staff, Zach, Gentry, and Dustin, Reedy. We're on the first ever North Fork kayak fishing tournament. It's a smallmouth tournament, but there is a prize for the biggest largemouth and biggest redeye. Luckily, got this. Here's the river. We'll get it measured up.
I don't know if this is a 2-man job or a 3-man job. We've got 3 men doing this job. However it's supposed to do.
Figure out how to get up out of here.
You look at that one, Liz. They caught the 4 trap.
I ain't looked yet.
Yeah, water trap.
Let's see. Not a hole in him. Not a hole in him.
Good, he's rubbed up naturally.
These red spots on his tail.
Yep, that's the date on it.
Now, gotta get this out of that gill. Right in that bone.
Man, that's what that little largemouth I caught earlier. It had a damn hook right in the roof of his back. I mean, it was buried. I tried everything I could to keep it tearing up his head. We'll need a bigger roller, right? Anyone?
Man, I'm glad you remembered that.
I am too. I told you the brains of this operation, Dustin.
Luckily, largemouth are a little hardier than the smallmouth.
Yeah.
I got you set.
You do? Alright, let's get one more on the other side with it.
I'm gonna drill a hole in that thing, make it a keychain.
Got it. Thanks, Zach.
No.
Dustin, sorry to build y'all up. Feel how sharp his mouth is, dude.
Yeah.
He's a bait fish here. Thank you, Lord.
That big one, I had to hold on to him for so long. He actually drew blood on my thumb.
There he goes down the river. Alright guys, this spot right here is very special to me. This is actually where I learned to fish, no kidding. When I was probably 4 years old, my sister Samantha and my brother-in-law Jimmy took me here, and we fished this spot a lot. The cool part about it is it's a shallow flat, as you can see. You know, the river was really low this day. You can see all the rocks, but about 3/4 of the way across it drops off into a deep channel, and the smallmouth love this channel. And I knew if I was going to catch one, it would be here. Now, I'd caught several really smallmouth, but nothing to get me into contention. My biggest one, which is this one right here, is 14.5 inches. Third place smallmouth was caught by, and forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong, Thomas Horsch. He had a 15 or 15.5. Up the river there, Zach and Dusty are measuring the second place fish. It was 16.5 inches. And TJ Richardson landed a 17.5 inch to win the overall for the smallmouth. But I knew this was the spot for me. If I was going to get a halfway decent one, it was going to be here. And it wasn't big, but he was feisty, and that's what it's all about. It's not about winning. It's about enjoying what you're doing. And that fish was an awesome fighter. He's going to be a beast one day, and you know, he got released well, and I hope to hook up with him again in the future. What'd he come in at? Nice. I got probably a 13. What?
Oh, sweet.
Nah, tube. His channel over here, beat channel. Roof of the mouth. Middle. I don't think he wanted that tube, he didn't even move. Alright guys, I'm not going to tell you everything that I used that day. You know, it's a lot of soft plastics and a lot of hard baits. But this really wouldn't be a fishing video if you didn't see how I was actually working this bait. Now this is pretty standard smallmouth bait for anyone. I'm using Venom Lures sickle death grip hooks, but I'm using Gets It tubes. Now that was the white one. I used various colors all day that day, but you can see I was just throwing it out there and jigging it. Now I was having to work it way faster than I wanted to due to how low the river was, but you can kind of see how I was working it. Now it wasn't that productive, but I did catch maybe 10 smallmouth, probably 8 red eyes, probably 8 or 9 largemouth, and I did catch a 16 and a half inch largemouth as well on top water. I actually caught it on the Rebel Frog, but that was after I caught the 21 inch, so I really didn't want to waste time. I was focusing more on smallmouth, so I didn't even take a picture of it. But it was a pretty cool fish. I wished I would have got more video of the day. I kind of wanted to save my camera because I knew we were going to fish all day long unless we just caught, you know, an absolute giant. But there are several tournaments scheduled for 2018 already, and I will post a photo at the end of the video so you can get all the dates. So if you want to participate in the North Fork Holston River Smallmouth Bass Kayak Fishing Tournaments, I will have the info at the end of the video and probably in the description as well. Now this was my first fishing tournament ever, and it was on my home river, so it was really awesome to pull the biggest fish of the day. But in 2018 I'll make a point to get better video. I ain't even gonna measure that. Only probably a 9-incher. I'm not even gonna bother. Let me grow, little buddy. forget your token. I'm gonna back up and let you continue to work that tree. Or let Zach redneck you on too. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here. It ended up being a lot longer than I wanted. To be honest, I wasn't really in an editing mood. I just wanted to get some of the footage, on the video of the biggest fish and some of the other fish that I caught, and just some of the areas that we were fishing, just so you could see what it was like and how low the river was and so forth. But I do want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who stuck around and watched this video, or even if you just skimmed through it and just watched a little bit. I really appreciate it. But I also want to thank Dale and Sherry Allison for getting this tournament put together, getting local anglers hooked up and competing against each other, fellowshipping, and just having a good time. There was some excellent fishermen who participated, and everybody had a tough day. So but that's that's why they call it fishing and not catching. But I really want to thank the New Community Christian Church in Saltville, Concessions Done Right in Saltville, Lammy's Sportsman's Den in Saltville, and Just Fishing in Bristol, Virginia. I got one good hit towards that rock, but can't get him to commit again. Also want to take a quick second here at the end to congratulate TJ Richardson on his 17.5-inch smallmouth that won the tournament overall. Congratulations to Zach Gentry on his 16.5-inch, and Thomas Horsch for his 15-inch third place finish. Those are the top three, and it was really good getting to meet all you guys. I wish we could have hung out a little bit more. I know we were all eager to get out and go fish, but it was good being able to talk to you all for a little bit that morning, and it was just good hanging out with fellow fishermen, and everybody put forth their best effort on an extremely tough day, and I'm proud to have been part of it. God bless you all.